Hello everyone and welcome to Regional Flavors by Shailus. Today I'll be sharing the recipe for making appam. So let's see how to make soft appam. This is a glass which I'll be using for measuring the rice. I have taken 2 glasses of rice which is approximately around 350 grams. I have taken raw rice. Let's soak this rice in water for 5 to 6 hours. So the rice is soaked now. Let me just wash it once and I'll just change this water. Okay, so we can start grinding the rice. Put rice into a mixer jar. Add around 200 ml of water and grind it. Now from this you just take 1 ladle of batter and pour it into a vessel. To this vessel add 200 ml of water. Start cooking the batter in low flame and keep stirring continuously so that it does not form any lumps. We just have to cook this batter to form a thick paste so that we can cool this down and then add it to the remaining batter and grind it. Let's just keep it aside and cool. Meanwhile, add 150 grams of grated coconut and 100 ml of water to the remaining batter and grind it again. Now if you have a look, the batter is not grinded completely. So at this step, just add quarter teaspoon of yeast and half teaspoon of sugar and grind it again. We should grind this to form a smooth paste. The batter should be very smooth. Now once we cool the cooked batter, we'll have to add this into the main batter and grind it again. So that's it, this is done. Let me separate this into a different vessel. We can add 100 ml of water to the mixer and then just pour it into the batter. Okay, the batter is done. Now let it stay overnight for fermentation. So this is the next day. I have taken this the next day and if you look at the batter, it's fermented. Let's mix the batter very well. Now if you look at the batter, it is not thick. If you feel that your batter is thick, then you'll have to add some water. And then again mix. So now let's add half a tablespoon of salt and mix well. So this should be the consistency of the batter. Now let's start making appam. So this is a vessel which we use to make appam and it's called appachatti. This has a lid also. So we'll have to cook the appam by closing the lid. So let's start making appam. So once the vessel gets heated, pour 1 ladle of batter into the vessel. As you can see, the batter is runny. And what we have to do is we have to rotate this in a clockwise direction to form the shape of a appam. After that, just close the lid and let the appam get cooked. So as I said you before, the batter is runny and it will be very easy for when we rotate, it will be very easy to form the shape of the appam. So this appam is cooked. So let me just move it to a plate. So I'll just show it for one more. So here is a ladle of batter. We just have to rotate this. So the shape has formed. And then just close it. It's done. While cooking the appam, the flame should be high. So make sure that you cook the appam in high flame. Okay, so appam is done and I'm serving this to a plate, and I have made few more. So this forms the perfect breakfast for me today. These appams are really soft, and it goes well with the kadla curry. I had posted a video for kadla curry, so it's a very good combination. And there is a coconut dry chutney, and I'll be sharing the video too soon. So this dry chutney is also a very good combination that can be had with appam. So I'll be sharing the link for both in the description box. If any of you have not seen the video, just have a look. So when I started the YouTube channel, one of my close friends, she just asked me to share this recipe for making appam. So I just thought of making a complete video and sharing with you all. So hope you all will try this, and it will be helpful in case if you don't know how to make appam. Thank you so much for watching Regional Flavors by Shailus.